Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you my top 10 gifts I have ever received that I think are the most useful. All right, if you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. I am a frugal queen, so if you like frugal content, be sure to hit subscribe. I thought I would make this list today of my top 10 most useful gifts I've ever received because I, as a frugal person, truly believe that the best gifts are ones you are actually going to use. And I think a big part of frugality also is using things that last. Sometimes I'm not always going for the cheapest option of something. Sometimes I'm going to spend a few more dollars to get something that I'm going to get more uses out of, that sort of thing. So if you are a frugal person and you want useful gifts, maybe you are purchasing things for people in your life that you want to last, that you want to be useful, I thought that this would be just like a good little tidbits to share. I will say that these 10 items really vary in price. Some of them are like stocking stuffer prices, some are a little bit more expensive. So hopefully you can find something in there that resonates with you. I also will try to link whatever I can down below, but you don't necessarily have to buy the exact thing that I'm talking about. Just let this be an inspiration of sorts for your own shopping adventures to tailor it to your own needs and the people that you're shopping for in your life. The first gift that we got that I'm going to share with you, and I say we as in my husband and I, this was many years ago. I want to say maybe a decade or more. A long time ago, my parents bought us a little giant ladder. And these are kind of pricey. I did look them up because obviously we got it a long time ago. And there's like several different ones you can buy like that do like slightly different things. But you can find them for $150 to $300. So this would definitely be a larger gift, maybe for your child or your grandchild or someone very close to you. But I cannot tell you how much use we've gotten out of that thing because the ladder is super adjustable and you can do all sorts of stuff. If you need a really, really long ladder to do some stuff on your roof, you can do that. We've used it for painting, to do like cutting in all over the house because it like folds down into a ladder that's like, you know, like this instead of like this. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Anyway, the little giant has held up in all of these years. We use it for every project. So if you are buying for someone who lives in a house, it's a great gift and we have really used it a lot. All right, the next gift is something that you can find for really inexpensively, and that is rechargeable lanterns. I know that sounds so random, but we got these as a stocking stuffer many, many years ago. And these have come in such handy when we're talking about flashlights. Flashlights really don't have a lot of uses because there's just like one tunnel of light. But a lantern is very useful when there is a power outage. If you're going camping, we have a crawl space underneath part of our house and it's like really scary in there. And the lantern is so nice because it illuminates the whole area, not just like what a flashlight would do. And we originally got a 2-pack. I could not find these on Amazon anymore. That's how long we've had them. That we used originally for camping, but have used for tons of stuff since. On Amazon and I know like just in the store, you can buy this type of stuff for $20 or less, which is a really great price point, I think. And I think just in that sort of vein of like preparedness is so great for gift giving because it's like stuff you don't want to have to go buy yourself, but are so grateful when you receive it. So maybe if the person you're buying for already has that kind of thing, keep like the emergency preparedness idea in the back of your mind. Last year, my sister got me one of those fire blankets. I think one year I got a fire extinguisher, things like that, things you do not want to buy, but are totally important to have in the house. Rechargeable lanterns, you don't ever have to buy a battery again. You can recharge it. We used to recharge it in the car. One time we ran out of power for like 2 days and we just recharged it in the car because it has just like a little cord. I recharged it in the car. I didn't need to worry about batteries. Amazing. So that was a really good one for us and we have used the heck out of it. All right, my next one for you is actually a gift I received. I think I got it for my birthday. Yeah, my husband gave it to me for my birthday, but you could easily use this gift any time of year, and that is my canner. I really wanted to start canning, but I was very intimidated by like the big pressure canners on the stove. That just seems like a big production. So he got me the Nesco digital pressure canner. And it's just like a little electric appliance. It looks like an Instant Pot kind of, and it's so easy to use and I love it. They do cost around $150, but I have used it so much, and because it's something that I use to preserve food, like from the garden, it, I believe, has saved us enough money now that I've had it for a while over the course of its life that it's really a very good frugal option because it saved me money in the end. This would be a really great gift for someone like me who like wants to get into canning but is like a little bit scared. If you didn't grow up canning, if you didn't have it like around you, it does sort of seem kind of like a magical thing and hard to figure out, and the Nesco really made that simple for me. So if there's someone in your life who has maybe started gardening, or someone who's getting more into those sort of like old-fashioned homey activities like I am, this would be a really great gift for them. All right, the next gift I received that has really been a long time winner for me is the year I got a drill. My dad got me a drill when I was like 20, which is a great age to get your first drill, you guys. Even if you don't have a house, even if you are still living with your parents, a drill is something that you should own. And they really come in a variety of prices. I think I got just a really basic Ryobi one. And I still have it, it's in my garage. We have upgraded to a more powerful one over the years. But I also have gotten a couple of other power tools from my dad over the years. My random orbital sander, shout out, it's my favorite power tool to exist. Anytime I'm refinishing something, repainting something, the table I'm sitting at, I refinished with that sander. My refrigerator, I refinished with that sander. Even if you don't own a home, if you're a person who wants to like repaint a dresser or something, these sort of like DIY tools are super important. And I think you could even take that down a notch if you're dealing with someone who's even in a dorm room, or someone who isn't going to drill or sand anything. Even like a good, solid, well-stocked basic toolbox is a great and useful gift. My next gift is actually a gift I have received twice. And that is a chest freezer. So this is definitely a pricier one. I think it was about maybe like 8 or 9 years ago, my parents bought my sister's family and my family a chest freezer as like the big gift. And of course, like my dad like knew a guy and got a good deal, like that sort of thing. So I think he only paid a couple $100 for it. But I have gotten so much use out of my chest freezer that this Christmas, actually, my husband got me another one. And he gave it to me early because he knew I would want to do all sorts of meal prepping for the month of December, just because it's like so crazy around here during the holidays, and he knew I would want it for like all my butter and all my cookies and all that kind of stuff. So I got a second one this year, and oh, I love my deep freezers. I swear they are the only reason I get to feed my family within my budget, is because I can shop on sale. And now the first one I got, it's like a big traditional deep freezer that my parents got me. But the one my husband got me, because he knew I wanted it so bad, is a vertical one. And he picked this up on clearance at Walmart for $200, which is a bit much for what we normally kind of spend on each other, but it is more of like a family gift because it is like so useful. It's not like he got me like a diamond or something. It's like a useful thing, you know, which he knows I appreciate more than a diamond, if we're being honest. The vertical one is so good for meal prep because I can see everything in there. I have a place for all my butter. I have a place for all of the bread I previously baked and vacuum sealed. And then I use the big deep freezer for like meat. I can throw a bunch of turkeys in there. I've got chickens in there. It is so perfect. So if, I know that one's like a bit niche for the right person, but if you got the right person a deep freezer, oh, you would make their Christmas. Okay, one of the best gifts, if not the top gift I have ever received in my life. The next gift I actually got last year from my sister as a stocking stuffer. It's the perfect price point, about $10, and that is this giant tub of Meldon salt. And like, right, what a random gift to just give someone a tub of salt. But honestly, I know she got it at Costco because I saw it there last time I was there, and it was like $10, which is a really good price point for just something small. But I have used this salt every day since. It's finally almost gone after the entire year, and I'm already thinking, okay, next time at Costco, I need to remember to get a tub of that, because it's like one of those things that even if you are an avid cook, you likely don't have a bunch of fun salt. You know, salt just seems basic and not something you should spend extra money on if you're trying to budget your food, but really delicious good salt will change your cooking. And I have just so appreciated and used the heck out of that tub of salt. So super random, but a great gift, you guys. My next amazing gift I received was my first ever stasher bag. Now it's been years since I had it and I have expanded my collection. I've purchased a lot more for myself, but my original bag actually came from like a gift pass around that I had at work. And I know that they can be a little pricey. I mean, for one bag, depending on how big or small it is, they have like a huge variety of sizes. It can be like $20 for a singular bag. However, I will make the case for these bags that they are good forever. They're made of silicone, they're resealable. You can put them in your dishwasher, you can put them in the microwave, you can put them in the freezer. You can like steam food in them. They have so many uses and they are still all as good as the day I got them. Like they don't rip or tear or stain. Like they are such a solid piece of, I don't know, I was gonna say kitchenware. Dining ware, storage, whatever. Anyway, I got them in so many different sizes after using my first one so often. One that I keep in my purse where I put my purse tums in a stasher bag. My kids take their snacks in their lunch boxes in the stasher bags. I've just gotten a ton of use out of it and it's a really well-made item and product that I totally stand behind. The next gift I'm going to share with you is one my sister got me. I feel like my sister has gotten a lot of things on this list. She's a great gift giver. She got me a membership to Costco and that was a great flippin' gift, you guys, because it's like something that I like wanted to do, but like didn't really want to spend the money on. Would I actually go? Wouldn't I? And if you're a person who's like in at Costco, then you know the answer is yes, it is worth it. But if you're a person on the fence, it's not easy to be convinced until you're in and then you get it, you know? So sharing your love of Costco with someone else, even if they might not get it at first, they will once they go in there, once they get their $1.50 hot dog and drink and can buy giant tubs of salt and $5 chickens. I mean, that's where it's at, okay? And I was there the other day and I saw actually that they have a little kit you can give a membership as a gift and it comes with a Costco hat and it's in a little box. So instead of just like writing in a card like, and I signed you up for Costco, you can actually like wrap the Costco membership as a box and give it to someone. I thought that was such a good idea. It was like $65, I think. So like a good medium price range, not a stocking stuffer really, but not as, you know, expensive as a ladder. So if that's something that someone in your life needs, you should definitely give them a Costco membership. All right, my ninth gift to share with you is when my husband graduated from college, his coworkers got together and got him the cutest gift card idea. And I thought I would really share this one because there are a lot of situations where a gift card just makes the most sense. And sometimes buying gift cards seems so like not personal and basic and like you didn't put any thought into that. You just got a gift card. I don't know if it's just like someone that's difficult to buy for or someone that you want them to have a little bit more, you know, of control over where the money goes, or if like you're sending it in the mail. I mean, there's a lot of reasons we choose gift cards. So what they did is they went through and made like a date night out of gift cards. So we got like a $25 gift card to the gas station. And then there was a note on the back of it that said, to get you there. Then we had a $25 gift card to a local restaurant and it just said like, appetizers. And then it had another gift card to a different restaurant that said, that was like next to it. And it was like, go here for your dinner. And then it had like a $10 gift card to the little ice cream shop that was like for dessert. So it was like a bunch of gift cards in small amounts that everyone like threw in to get this like really nice night, like 2 movie passes and things like that. And I thought that was like so clever and very customizable for the person you're getting them for. And I'm actually using this idea this year for my brother-in-law, who is a college student out on his own and obviously doesn't have a lot of money, because what college kid has any money, am I right? So I got him the $25 gas card to get you there. I got him $25 to Meijer to fill your fridge. I got him $25 to Taco Bell for when you don't feel like cooking. And I think he's really gonna love it. So if you needed a fun gift card idea that was a little more personal than just buying a gift card, the gift card compilation, such a cute idea. And the very last gift that is, I would say, my husband's favorite thing ever that he's ever received is, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, his grandmother got him a smoker. And I think like every sort of, by your mid-30s, every man comes into his midlife hobby, right? And I think for a lot of men, it is smoking meat. I don't know why. It's just a thing they do. And, you know, I have no real data on this other than all my other girlfriends being like, yeah, I don't know why. It's a thing, having brisket again this weekend. So my husband's grandma got him a vertical propane smoker, which is really great because smokers can get so expensive and complicated and you gotta sit there and you gotta watch it all day. This smoker runs about $250 and it's the perfect size if you don't have a ton of space. My husband actually will just like open the garage door and like put it in the garage during the winter time so he can still smoke things in the winter. It's like got a nice low profile. It uses propane, so like you can really control it easily without like having to worry about, you know, whatever you worry about with the ones that aren't propane. Gosh, I actually don't know anything about this smoker. I do know that he makes incredible food in it, and we smoke something like every weekend. If we don't have any meat thawed from the deep freezer ready, then he'll just smoke something random. Have you ever had a block of smoked cream cheese? Because I have, and let me tell you, it's a great gift, okay? We love the smoker, and I think at $250, a bigger gift, obviously, but very useful. And it's still going strong after all these years, zero complaints. We love our Pit Boss vertical smoker, and I will link that one, the exact model that we have down below, because I will vouch for it. It's wonderful. Those were the top 10 gifts my husband and I have ever received that we have gotten the most use out of, that has lasted a really long time. And I think anybody in your life who was into any of those things would be so lucky and grateful to receive. Leave me a comment down below. I want to know what your most useful gift you've ever received is. Put it in the comments so we can all get even more ideas. Come on back for more content, frugal and otherwise. I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.